cartoons. No cartoons. But you guys remember whenever you had cartoons? Just waking up Saturday morning, you get your cartoons. I miss Saturday cartoons. Then they made it where there's cartoons all the time, which is pretty cool and everything, but not really. I mean, when I was growing up on Saturdays, we had Bill Nye the Science Guy, which was not cartoons. It wasn't a cartoon at all. It wasn't a cartoon. But I don't think it came on the weekends. I don't know. It came on. I don't know, man. The 90s was great. You know, you had, in the mornings, you would have Recess. That cartoon right there is Recess. That's enjoyable right there. Having recess, watching recess, that's great. You know, out and about, people are listening to music right now, but I cannot let any one of those musics be heard. You know what I mean? You know, I just got to keep on going by. By Miss American Pie, drove my Chevy to the river and I got to cry. Yeah. But yeah, Saturdays. The Saturday cartoons. I remember the Saturday cartoons. Man. Hey sir. Hey guys. I enjoyed that little mannequin right there. That is the best scarecrow looking thing right there. Your mannequin right there. It's amazing, dude. I mean, I'm serious. I'm like, I walked past, I'm like, the other night, and then I'm like, did that guy just literally just stand there the whole time? Yeah. So that is amazing, and it's a good, I love it. Oh, it keeps people up before between him and the camera right there. My fiance and I was like, that's better than having a scarecrow. Yeah, it works good. It absolutely does. So that gave me an idea, man, but thank you, sir. That's amazing. Yes, indeed. Like this guy has this, he has this thing up on his front porch. So people don't go to it. You know, how is everyone already going to be rude this afternoon? But it's all good. God is watching. God knows everything. If you don't believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. But I love how people put things on the porches so people won't invade their privacy, you know? So whenever at night they see that and they don't ever leave. They leave because they see someone outside. And what's funny is people are afraid of mandarins. But you know, if you've seen I Am Legend, be talking to those people. But Saturdays, you guys remember what? But the what is it? Recess. That used to come on Saturday mornings, and then they made it where it was Saturday. Oh, that's a lot of wind right there. I'm about to. My hand's about to fall out. Recess was my favorite cartoon on the weekends, and then I think it started. Oh, I think it started coming out on the weekends or during the days of school. And it was my favorite cartoon to watch. And then, with that being said, it was just one of those things. Saturdays was always one of those days where you get cartoons until like 12 o'clock, I think. And it was one of those things. Recess was my favorite thing to come to, and then you had Recess. But back earlier, before that Disney thing came out, you had the dinosaurs. You know, not the mama. dinosaurs. I think that's called dinosaurs. I'm not sure, but it's one of those things, you know. Everyone's mowing out here. Get her done. See, when you're friendly, a lot of things get done right. Is that? Oh, okay. But no, Brian, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever that means. There was that show called Dinosaurs. And the father worked in the mines. He was a big dinosaur. And then he had that little son. It was the small little one. And just with those stuff. And I'm glad I didn't learn anything from that guy. You know, I'm glad I didn't start throwing stuff at my dad. Because that little dinosaur, not the mama, not the mama. Oh man, I miss that show. I miss that one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you ain't from my time. But, and then when that would go off, Bill Nye the Science Guy would come on. Bill Nye, I've already spoke about Bill Nye the Science Guy. And, well, Bill Nye is still around. He does his little lectures about, well, he's not really a God-giving person, really, I guess. He's not really a spiritual person, but he is very intelligent in his science. I missed the show with Bill Nye. And he'll have that little lab coat on, and then I think Mythbusters. Hello, HN. He would have these experiments on the show. And I think after that, I mean, the Ninja Turtles came on the Saturdays, I think. If I'm not mistaken, Ninja Turtles used to come out. Now Ninja Turtles look so weird as crap. Even the Chipmunks look like a painted boy with a little fuzzball in the back. What happened to the Chipmunks, man? What am I doing? Well, I'm riding around, and because where I stay in the wilderness, so survive, and you know, that's how, you know, you gotta just survive. But everyone's mowing the grass. But the Ninja Turtles back in the day, they looked so much better back in the day. Now they look goofy, man. Square heads. The Chipmunks have a square head, I think. They don't even look like a chipmunk no more. What the hell? But it's just one of those things. You know, I'm in the backwoods. That's where I'm at. I'm in the, well, I mean, there's a community. Very peaceful. You know, you don't have much people bothering with people. No one's bothering anybody. I'm not scripted or anything. I don't have no really a topic except cartoons and it being Saturday. So like whenever you have to work on Saturdays, it's like you gotta think, okay, I'm at work. Just watch your cartoons afterwards, and then I mean, cartoons are like, I love cartoons. You know, I don't believe you can't ever get too old watching cartoons. I mean, for crying out loud, who does not like the Looney Tunes? The Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, Daffy. Can I name all the Looney Tunes? Bugs Bunny, Taz, Daffy Duck, Porky the Pig. Um, Donald. Wait, that's not Looney Tunes. Donald is Disney. Um, and I'm not even much of a Disney person, so I'm not even much of a Nickelodeon either. I was a WB kid. WB 32 with a little frog that sticks her tongue out and everything else. That was back in the day, man. That was back in the day. 32. I mean, if you lived where I lived, that was a channel where. Wait. Also, what came on Saturdays? Power Rangers. Yeah, Power Rangers came on Saturdays. You know, and then after your cartoons, there would be those shows, and then the rest of the day, it was movies. You know, it was movies, and then whatever. So after cartoons, you know, as a kid, you go outside and play. Excuse me. So, yeah. Yeah. Ah! There's a car coming. But nowadays, I do still watch cartoons. And one of my favorite cartoons I get to watch sometimes is Gumball. I like that little cartoon. And then I don't watch Adventure Time. No, I don't do that Adventure Time. It's what is it? It's Gumball, and then there's what's the other cartoon? I think it's Adventure Time, maybe. I don't remember because it's like these two guys, and I don't know. My son thought Gumball and them were fish because because of the fins on the side of the face. But yeah, cartoons nowadays are looking weird. They don't look like I said, chipmunks don't look like chipmunks. The Ninja Turtles don't even look like a Ninja Turtle anymore. You know, if you grew up in the 90s, you knew what Ninja Turtles looked like. When the toys came out, they were solid green, like dark green. Now they're like very, very light. So I'm like showing my son the original Pokemon, the original Ninja Turtles, the original chipmunks, you know, because then he'll know that they look goofy, man. Even though Goofy is a great guy, I like Goofy. Goofy is a good guy, I like Goofy. Hello, guys. But that's what it is, you know. I miss cartoons being the way they used to be. But people got probably sensitive. Oh, they don't need to look like a chipmunk. They need to look like a kid more than anything. They just put a little fuzzball in the back of it. That's what a chipmunk looks like. No, man. Chipmunks are not supposed to look like that. But I cannot name all the Looney Tunes. There's Bugs, Daffy. I don't even know if Porky is one of the names. Porky the Pig? No. There's Sylvester. Tweety Bird. Tweeter. I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't even pay much attention, but I know Sylvester. Taz, like I've already said Taz. Who else? Taz. Let's check it out. Boom. What you see, that's what you see, and that's what I see. This is where you get, like, you don't want to come back out here. If you don't belong back here, don't come back here. So, yeah. I'm going to turn the video off for a moment because I'm heading to a place. So, I have a vehicle right behind me. So, I'm getting out of the way. Nothing gonna die. I'm looking a little goofy myself with this hat on and glasses on. Huh. We'll go? Yeah, you good. I'm sorry. I had to let someone go by. They didn't even know if I was going or not. Um, it was one of those things. I didn't know. Oh, punch buggy. Volkswagen. Wow, this store is popping with people. Oh, let's go in here. Well, I'm back, but it's sorry I have it. No video right this second. So let me do this. I'll show video in a moment. It's like a vlog, okay? So this is what it is. It's a vlog of what it's like. What it's like. Let's get this going. Alrighty then. I'm digging the bug, man. I'm just too tall for it. But you guys have a good day. Alrighty then. Man, I love Volkswagen bugs. Beep. Turn this around. Alright, look at it. Let's go. Right out. But Saturdays, if you could name all the Looney Tunes, that's crazy. If you could name all the Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes are amazing. Um, there's Bugs Bunny, Daffy, Taz, Sylvester. What's the skunk's name? I don't remember the skunk's name. Then there's that one guy that chases the rabbit. What's his name? I don't remember his name. I really don't. Really, I don't. I don't remember his name. So it's crazy. But Memorial Week. This is Memorial Weekend for the fallen people that had died for this country. I've had some family members that passed away that served for the United States of America. And if they're still living today, I don't know if they'll like America anymore. I don't know. But for all the soldiers that has passed away, I thank you for making the freedom the way we have it. But people are trying to change the kind of freedom, which is crazy. And here comes a car. You know, So it's wonderful out here. It is wonderful. Good afternoon. How you doing today? For the viewer that is watching. Oh, it's all good. Ooh, buddy. I don't mind sitting here talking to myself. But anyway, let's put a poll up. Let's see. Let's type in who still watches cartoons on Saturday. No, that's let's figure out. Oh no, I got put. Do you still watch cartoons on Saturdays? Do you still watch cartoons on Saturdays? Yeah, let's say Saturdays. Yeah, Saturdays. So, if you still watch cartoons, there's a poll. Because I'm going to tell you something. Cartoons are amazing. I love cartoons. Nowadays, you got that Rick and Morty going on. But you can't go wrong on that one. You can't go wrong on that one, really. I mean, Rick and Morty is a good show. I mean, I kind of watch it. And once I even started watching Rick and Morty, they're on their 4th season. So I didn't really watch it much after the 3rd season. I was trying to watch in the 5th. Whoa, there's a butterfly. I used to watch it continuously. But now I don't watch it much. I do enjoy Rick and Morty, but I still like my South Park. South Park and The Simpsons. If you grew up on The Simpsons, you already know how it is. You sure enough know how it is. You know what I mean? It's amazing. I mean, I don't have my child watching The Simpsons, really. I don't. I can't. I can't have him watching The Simpsons. You can't watch The Simpsons. My mom allowed me to watch The Simpsons, but as a child, but now my son has to get a little bit older to watch The Simpsons. It's wonderful, so if you already know, like, when you live in the country, please have your cameras, please have your cameras out and record your land, because there's so many people that will try to destroy your land, take from your land. When you spent all that good money for your land, you don't want people like that coming up and taking your crap, man. So that's why you should have cameras around your property. Because what I was hearing my old sheriff the other day on YouTube. He said there's cameras everywhere, pretty much. I'm gonna just let this guy go. You gotta share the road, Share the road with people. You gotta share the road. If you're riding a bike, skateboarding, share the road, so let the people go. And all that. So you just gotta let everyone go. Share the road. But you gotta have cameras around your properties, because you can cover your face or whatever, but hey, there's a community watch. So don't think you're not being watched, because you're being watched. You never know if someone has a drone out there and watching you do stuff. And whenever you buy something and someone just takes it, that's baloney, dude. That's crap. Whenever someone just takes what you earned and everything. But cartoons. I still watch my Simpsons. I just haven't watched it like all the way through because I've been around since the Simpsons. They came out in the late 80s, and I'm my 80s baby. That's what I am. I'm still watching my cartoons. But lately I haven't been watching the cartoons. I've been a character this whole time. You know? And could you imagine Jim Carrey going on to a cartoon? It's, man, I think it's, whoa. But y'all have a wonderful day. I'm just gonna let you guys see this wilderness whenever we pass all these houses. So if I don't want to show people's houses. That's very rude. Because it's like, what are you doing that for? You know what I mean? So, protect your land. When you have land, protect it. And if someone comes up on your land, sometimes people ask questions, and some people don't ask questions. They already do something about it. You know what I mean? Just protect your land. Oh, okay. He's just blowing stuff off his. That's cool. That's cool. Some people are not watching their cartoons right now because they're out there working their land. Taking care of things. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. It's just one of those things. So I'm going to come through. Here we're still mowing the grass. You know that sound that you hear? It sounds like a rattlesnake. It ain't. I think it's a cricket or something. So like when you're in nature, it is beautiful. There's nothing to be afraid of when you're in nature, really. Except probably a hog or I have no idea. You could be afraid of something. But if you're with God, just know where your home is. So, being that, Saturdays are good times to go outside and do yard work, It's fun. And if you're not doing yard work, someone's going to do it for you. So whenever you're out on your land, you take care of your land. Because if you neglect your land, it's going to trash up, it's going to be dirty, So take care of your land. Protect your land. We got to protect our land. And if you don't protect it, it's going to be dangerous. So what we're going to do is, we'll turn it around. Let y'all see this. A little fast. Oh boy, here comes a hill. Only have one gear. Because then I'll have to get off. Well, I'm going to get off the bike and walk it. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Dragonfly? Oh, is it live? That dragonfly alive? I'm trying to blow the dragonfly. Is it alive? Are you alive? Oh, it's dead. Well, go figure. You can't. So you got dragonflies. There could be deer out here. You know? Yeah. Let's walk this. People come out here probably looking for Bigfoot, Sasquatch. There's a trail right there, but you don't want to go down it. Unless you want to be questioned. You know what I mean? I shouldn't drink coffee before I came out. But I drank my coffee. I have a little bit of coffee left. Well, lucky I have this hat on. Yes. Excuse me. We're coming up to the place that guy has the scarecrow kind of guy. Almost reminds me of like Jeepers Creepers guy. What he has. You know? Man, did you know there's so many kinds of jumping spiders? Last night I seen a beetle and I filmed that one. But out here, it's so peaceful. You just gotta, you gotta keep, you just gotta be. You don't want to disturb anyone. You don't want to be messing around with people's yards or anything like that because you could actually get shot. And then there'll be the questions later, you know. So trespassing on people's lands, you don't want to do that. You don't want to trespass people's houses because a lot of people don't ask questions until later after you're deceased. So you don't want to mess with people's stuff. You don't want to go on people's lands because they have every right to do whatever they're going to do to you. To me, I feel that if you mess with people's stuff, they have every right to do something to you. So whenever you bother people, and they're not going to be nice about it. So everyone have a good day and peace out.